Some of them are starting now.
Good morning everybody and welcome to Vlogmas day 9. So today is Sunday and I've had a very chilled morning. I woke up at about 9, made pancakes, well, walked to the shop to get stuff for pancakes, made pancakes, had a lovely little morning, been doing some work. I'm currently uploading my video for tonight, which I'm actually quite proud of, seeing as I was kind of struggling yesterday like for footage. I've actually ended up really happy with the result of it. It's something a bit different to all the other ones, but I really like it. So today I'm on Operation Get Festive, because even though I'm doing a panto, which is very, very festive, and I've put on my tree and everything, I haven't had time, and I don't really have time today, to be honest. Phone. Ah! It goes off on my laptop as well. I bet it's Linford. 100%. Let's see. Ah, yeah. It's Linford.
Right.
Can't remember what I was saying. So I'm gonna go quickly to Paper Chase, have a little look at all the festive stuff that's there and get my wrapping paper, because I don't actually have wrapping paper yet. I'm gonna do that, and I'm also gonna swing by M&S and get some mulled wine, because I haven't had any mulled wine. Actually, that's a lie. I had one on bonfire night. But the festive season, I haven't had any mulled wine and I haven't had a mince pie. So I need to rectify that today. Yeah, pretty chill day, but still got lots to be getting on with, but it's not that exciting for you really, but I'll bring you along anyway for the ride. Why not? Vlogmas day 9, what a hoot. What should we listen to? Let's get Spotify on. Christmas is coming playlist. Right. So today is going to be Operation Get Festive, as well as all the other things I have to do. Yeah, today may not be the most exciting of vlogs, but it's gonna happen, and you know, it's still nice to bring you along with me for the day. The village I'm staying in has the most beautiful Christmas decorations. I really want to show you them one evening when they're all switched on, because they're obviously not on right now, but they're really nice. Oh, I love this song. Michael Bublé, man, just the best.
Now there's more than toys at stake, 'cause I'm older now.
The amount I've listened to this album is inappropriate. It's Christmas, we'll be wrapped under the tree. At the end of my road, there's like this retail park, which has like all my favourite restaurants. It's genuinely like a 5-minute drive from my house, and it has all of the greats, like Frankie and Benny's, Chiquitos, Pizza Express, Zzz's. There's a Home Sense, Bella Italia. Not a massive fan of Bella Italia, but you know, Pizza Hut. There's a Pizza Hut buffet today, and I really had to resist the temptation to go. I think that might be a little bit sad, sitting in Pizza Express at the buffet on my own, but at the same time I have no shame, so I probably would do that if I wasn't trying to be healthy today. There's a Toys R Us, but it's shut down. I'm so sad about that, you know. That's like my childhood, Toys R Us. Another cracking tune. This is the waiter in the Italian's favourite Christmas song, from the Italian that I went to the other night, which he shared with us, which he shared a few other things with us as well, which are probably appropriate to put on film. Oh, there's WH Smith's, great. River Island, oh my gosh. Okay, I was only meant to be here for a few minutes, but oh my gosh, I can't see. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna park over there. This car park is for Toys R Us customers only. Well, Toys R Us, hun. Right, I'm gonna go in now. Oh my gosh, there's a TK Maxx too. How sad is that? R.I.P. Toys R Us, R.I.P. Oh my goodness, it is so cold. Oh, so cold. I managed to get a few of the things I needed to get, but not all of them. But I think I'm gonna go standard to Asda tomorrow night when I get back to London. I mean, when I get back to here and do a little shop of some of the other bits and bobs that I need. But I got a fair few things, so I'm gonna go home now where it's warm, and I'll catch up with you when I get there. Home now. Got a few bits in M&S. I got my friend a birthday card. Well, I got that from Paper Chase. And I got some stuff I'll just show you really quickly because it's not that exciting. Cashew nuts. I'm making a stir fry tonight and it's so yummy. So I got stuff for that. I got these for my train journey tomorrow. And I also got for my train journey tomorrow my favourite No Turkey Feast sandwich, which was reduced to $1.65. Win. And then I got myself a little treat. I'm not going to have this tonight because I've got a busy day tomorrow. But tomorrow night I'm going to have this. I'm going to get some mince pies. M&S mulled wine is the best mulled wine, so I treated myself to a bottle of that. I don't ordinarily really drink, but I feel like mulled wine doesn't really count. So yeah, I'm just going to put this away now. And then we'll go and pick some Christmas pyjamas out because I've got quite a few to choose from. Most of my pyjamas are actually in the wash, so this is going to be a very short decision. Right, decision made. Wearing these ones. These are actually the ones Courtney bought me because we always, every year we get matching pyjamas, and she got me these ones. They're Grinch pyjamas, and no joke, right, these are from Primark. They're so comfy, and that's the t-shirt. So all my others are in the wash, so I'm wearing those ones. So that was a really short decision. So I'm going to pop those on now. I've got loads and loads of work to do, so I'm going to do that, and I will catch up with you a bit later once I've done all my work, because that'll be really boring for you to watch. I might light my festive candle actually. If you want a candle that sums up Christmas, this. It is the best smelling thing in the world. 101 Dalmatians is on, which I haven't watched for years. It used to be one of my favourites. And I'm eating cheese balls. This is, quite frankly, a winner of a day. I mean, I'm being blessed today with some of the great Christmas films and shows on telly. This is the Gavin and Stacey Christmas special, and it is the best thing ever. If you love Gavin and Stacey, I mean, I'm totally with you. If you haven't watched it, watch it. I feel like if you're not kind of from the areas, it's not as relatable, but it is still so funny. This family are my family, literally. This has been my spot for the past like 5 hours, doing work and sitting. Also been watching one of my absolute faves, Arthur Christmas. It's on Netflix, and I've probably watched it about 3 times already this month, but I just love it, and it's so underrated. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Hence why I haven't really been vlogging. There's not really been that much to vlog. I'm wearing my Grinch pajamas. But I'm gonna cook now, so, you know, why not vlog cooking? Because apparently I've got a cooking YouTube channel now. I'm gonna make a little really easy stir fry, and yeah, the best veggie spring rolls in town. So these are, oh, rolling. Ironic, because they're called spring rolls. So these are gonna go in the oven for 30 minutes. Go well, young rolls, go well. So the spring rolls are gonna take like 30 minutes, and the stir fry only takes like 2 minutes to make. But I'm gonna get everything ready, because then, I mean, I'm slow, so everything will be ready in time then. I'm gonna make the rice. So I've boiled some water, let me just get it, bear with. So I've put my rice on, and I've used 3/4 of water, so like a 1/4 cup of rice. Just put a bit of salt in, give it all a mix round, and then popping the lid on. Just gonna leave that to cook for like 22 minutes. Do you like my pyjamas? These are the ones that I was talking about earlier. Right, so that's on. So now I'm going to get on with prepping the stuff for the stir fry. And I'm going to watch Arthur Christmas while I do it. I've now put Doctor Who on because I'm very, very behind on the new series. Okay, so I'm gonna, oh god, spoon my rice on. Little bit overcooked. We pop the stir fry on, yay! Oh yeah. Ta-da! Just a really simple meal, but it looks good. I'm gonna eat it now. Hello! I am coming to you from the sofa, which is where I have been, I'd say 75% of today. Just had my yummy dinner, which was very good. Just FaceTimed me Ma and Pa, which was also lovely. And now I'm just going over things for tomorrow. Hence why this vlog is really, really unexciting. I just want to get, you know, organised and stuff, and that's sort of taking priority. But I'm thinking that I'm going to answer some of your questions from YouTube, because I've got like an absolute backlog of comments that I need to reply to, but a few of them are quite interesting questions, and I thought I could answer them on here, and then not just that person will know the answer, and because it's some of them are questions that I get asked quite a lot, so I thought that was a good idea. But hey, it might not be. I'll do that in a bit. I'm going to carry on with my work, and then I'll check back in with you and do that. Hello, me again, still on the sofa, still doing things. I thought I'd have a short little interlude. I'm gonna go on to answering some of your questions. Let's have a little look, see. Okie dokie. Thank you so much for like all your comments, questions. I absolutely love reading them all, and you guys are just so lovely, and that's what like I really champion, as you know if you've been watching my videos, like I just really champion being nice and being kind and all that, you know, boring stuff. And you guys, honestly, it's just very, it's so you're just really nice. Like it's just so I just have such lovely subscribers, and you're all so just kind and seem like lovely human beings. So thank you so much for all your lovely comments, and I really love reading them. I honestly love it so much, and I know recently I've been really rubbish at replying, but I honestly read every single one, and I've been desperately trying to get back to you all, so hopefully this will help. Right, I'm just going to go into my little community tab and read through them. Oh, I've actually got a question right at the top that has just literally been posted. So the question is, I've always wondered, do actors pay for the digs, or does the company that you're working for pay you back? So digs are basically where you stay when you're doing a show away from home. So currently I am in Wakefield doing a pantomime at the Theatre Royal Wakefield. So obviously I can't stay at home because home's like 3.5 hours away. So basically how it works, it depends on the show, but how it works, for example on this show, you have your wage, so you get paid a certain amount, and then on top of that wage you get something that is called subsistence. Now this is a set amount that you get each week to pay for accommodation. So you have to find the accommodation, but you get given money to cover the rent, as it were. You have to find, this is why I don't watch I'm a Celebrity. I don't know how people can watch it. I just don't understand it. I can't. I've just seen it, right, I have to turn it over. I've just seen a giant spider, and oh my god, I don't understand, like, people, how do you watch this? Where's Friends? Oh my gosh, Friends, brilliant. I didn't even think there'd be anyone, and there is. Fabulous. They're eating pizza, that's more like it. Not eating spiders. Yeah, so that's essentially how it works. You get given a certain amount, but on some shows you get accommodation provided. It really just depends on the show, but that's how it is on this one. Let's have a little look. Oh, I did actually already answer this one, but I just thought it'd be interesting to mention. Someone asked me if this was my first, how many pantomimes have you done, and who did you play in your first one? And this is actually my first ever pantomime. I've never done a pantomime before. This is the first ever one I've done, and I really didn't know what to expect, but I honestly have loved it. I was really excited to do it because I was like, I love learning new things and trying new things, but I just didn't know. And honestly, I can hand on heart say, like, I absolutely love it. Like, I would love to do a panto every year. I just think it's so fun, and definitely has been helped by firstly the company that I've been working for at the Theatre Royal Wakefield. They are the loveliest, most professional company I think I've ever worked for. I really have loved my time here. They're very, very caring, very caring professional, like just so on it. And it's been such a great experience, and the cast as well. And everyone working on the show, everyone's just really lovely, and that always makes an experience better. Even if you are doing a show you really love, somewhere you really love, like, it's the people at the end of the day that make it. So you can either be on the West End or you could be in like your local church hall, but I think it's like the people that make a job, and I honestly have really lucked out with this company. They're so lovely. There you go, first panto. Someone has asked what panto is, and I can understand that it probably is really bizarre and confusing if you have never heard really what panto is. It's such like a British tradition, like it's so old, like such an old tradition. It's basically something that happens at Christmas every single year in the UK. You have these shows put on in theatres, which is basically like a classic story, you know, like Cinderella, which is the one we're doing, Dick Whittington, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, things like that. And they kind of tell the story in a child-friendly way. It's for adults too, like, you know, it's like that thing like where it's got like layers, like bits for the kids, bits for the adults, kind of stuff like that, and it's all very like tongue-in-cheek, and you have lots of different characters and like just really great songs. Like they use loads of like pop songs and like current, like, you know, like hit songs. They tell the story basically, and there's a lot of audience interaction, like booing, and you know, like the things like if you've ever heard people say like, he's behind you, or oh no you didn't, oh yes I did, and oh no, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. That's all like panto. It's just so great, and I think it's such a fun thing to go and watch at Christmas time. It's such like it's just a funny tradition though, because sometimes people are like, what? Like, I do not know what this is like, people are from different countries and stuff. I'm sorry, I did sort of not really think about the fact that people might not actually know what panto is, so I hope that explains it a little bit better. Probably didn't. That was probably a terrible explanation. Someone asked if you get paid for being in the pantomime, and yes you do get paid. It's just the same as any other theatre job. You get paid for it, so yeah. Yes, short answer, yeah. Someone has asked, do you have any advice for hopeful performers? I have so much. I do think everyone's experience is different, and it's like my word should never be taken as gospel, because, you know, my experience would be completely different to someone else's experience. But in terms of like advice for hopeful performers, I would say my main thing is to never stop learning, because you can never know enough, if that makes sense. Like work really hard, but also I think it's really important to kind of keep life in perspective. Don't beat yourself up if things don't always go according to plan, because they just never will go exactly perfectly all the time. But I think it's just about persevering and not giving up and keeping going, like kind of through it all. The industry is amazing, but it can also be really tough, and I think that's something as well that I want to highlight on this channel, because I don't want people to go into it. In no way do I want to put people off going into it. I think I want to encourage people more than anything, if it's what you really want to do it. But I also think it's important and right and fair of me to make sure people aren't going into it with a kind of warped idea of what it's actually like. I feel like you need to be prepared for the lows as well as the highs, and for how hard it actually is. And that's not me being negative, that's just me being honest with you, like that, you know, like it is hard and not always fair and things like that. So basically not just sugarcoating it, being like, oh it's great, you go and do this and this and this, do you know what I mean? Like, it is all those things, and there's a lot of amazing things, but you also need to be prepared for, you know, hard times and failures, and keep working hard through that. And that's the thing, is it's not just me being like, oh, you know, this, you will fail at this and da da da. It's like, no, I'm not saying that and that you should give up or not even start. I'm saying, yeah, it can be hard, but you've got to keep going through that. So as long as you're prepared to do that, then you'll be good. And I have been rambling for a really long time. I'm always like, oh, I won't have any footage, and then turn that camera on and get me going. I will not shut up. I'm gonna stop now. I've got a really full-on day tomorrow, and I'm gonna really try and film it, because otherwise I will have no footage for tomorrow either. But yeah, tomorrow was a very unexpected busy day, so I'm traveling down to London in the morning. I will take you with me, of course. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. There's nothing's happened today apart from me being on this laptop doing work. So I hope that you're having a lovely day, and I will see you for tomorrow's video, which will hopefully be a lot more eventful than today's. I hope you're all doing well, and I will speak to you in the next one. Bye guys.